we're talking about heart health awareness, which is focused on in the month of September. I read a very interesting fact that Bill Clinton, Barbara Walters, Arnold Schwarzenegger are among very well-known faces that have had successful open heart surgery, Doctor. And you were saying something very interesting about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was just explaining to you that this is the aortic valve. This is the aorta, which is the big artery that goes from your heart to the rest of your body. And he actually had that valve replaced. What they did is a very complicated operation called a Ross procedure, and that allowed him to have this operation with a new valve without having to have medication afterwards. So heart surgery has really done some incredible advances over the last 50 years.
Thank goodness.
And so really benefiting people every day.
Yeah. Let's take a quick call, shall we? Good morning. Who am I speaking to on the line right now?
Hi, good morning.
And what is your comment or your question?
I would just like to know how can I make it easier for my husband. He is very short of breath. He has had a double bypass.
We're still here. Can you hear us?
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
So her husband has had a double bypass. Firstly, what is a double bypass?
Yes. So double bypass is a little bit like our first caller. It implies that two of the arteries feeding blood to the heart muscle itself had to be bypassed. There was some kind of obstruction, and usually what they do is either take a part of that obstructive vessel away and then bypass it with a healthy vessel, sometimes using the veins of your legs, in fact, to do that. And so double implies two vessels that needed to be repaired. And it's very kind of our caller. She's concerned about her husband after the operation. And I think there's always a long period of recovery and recuperation and as much rest as possible, but also moderate, slow walking, starting to get the heart moving again is very important.
All right. Thank you so much for that call and the question. And then as we close off, tell us about the aim of Heart Health Awareness Month and then also your message to South Africans out there regarding heart health.
Sure. So the aim is exactly what you say, heart health awareness. So we're wanting to spread the news about heart disease. We want people to be aware of the fact that, in fact, heart disease affects all ages. Babies are born with heart disease, so one in about we say 8 in 1,000, or just less than 1 in 10 can be born with heart disease. Be aware of that. Young children or teenagers can get rheumatic heart disease, which is an acquired heart disease. And then we've talked about all the types of heart disease that adults can get as well. So we want people to be aware of that. We want them to avoid the risk factors, in particular smoking. Don't smoke or don't start. Do some healthy exercise. Moderate exercise is perfectly fine. Check your blood pressure, and you can have all of those checked at your local Dis-Chem for free, and by that you'd also be supporting children with heart health problems. So our final message really is heart disease matters, and please look after your heart. You only have one.
Dr. Zulka, thank you very much. It's been most fascinating, and I hope that all of South Africa has heard that message very clearly.
Thank you. Thanks
well,
for having me.
I hope you heard as well. You got to slow down that heart rate, you know. I know it's Idris Elba's birthday and whatever, but just calm down.
Only you can make my day.